Hey there, hi there, ho there, it's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to another Stone Cold Hockey double video, and this is the 11th video. We'll have Vancouver starts off with this thing. So, 9 Vancouver teams out of the 11 seasons I have for Stone Cold Hockey. 65, 60 don't have any Canucks teams. The 71 Canucks are the original Canucks team, the inaugural team. They take on the 06 Canucks team. The winner of that one will join the 94, 84, 23, 12, 91, and 22 and 75 teams in the Vancouver quarterfinals. So we're going to go quickly through the one preliminary round. And it would be the 71 Canucks with the big win 5-1. Charlie Hodge beats Alex Old in the final game. Dale Talon with a pair of goals. So the 71 team is in the quarterfinals. They'll take on the 84 squad. 75 versus 12. 94 versus 91. Wow, that's interesting. And the two newest Vancouver teams have to face each other. And it's all random. Unseeded, random. Anyway, 71 versus 84. First game sees the 84 squad wins 6-3. Richard Brodeur, King Richard against Charlie Hodge. 71 Canucks, Ray Cullen, Andre Boudria, and Johnson. Vancouver, 84, Stan Smeal, Tiger Williams, yes, not Tiger Williams, Rick Lance, Tony Tonti, Doug Hallworth, and Lars Moline. The 2012 Canucks in overtime over the 75 team. Luongo beats Lockett. 75 squad, Bill Daly, or is it Bob Daly? Bob Daly, Jerry O'Flaherty and Body. What a body double. 2012 squad, Sammy Salo, Mason Raymond, and Maxime Lolaperriere in regulation and overtime with Daly in the box. Alex Burrows from Danny Sedin and Yannick Hansen. The 94 Canucks beat the 91 squad 3-2. Kay Whitmore, the immortal Kay Whitmore, beat Kirk McLean. 91 squad, Igor Larionov. Yeah, he was a Canuck. People forget about that. I have his card with the Canucks. Well, I had his card with the Canucks. And Yurki Lume. 94 Canucks, Cliff Ronnie, Jose Charbonneau, and Gino Ojek, the Ojibwe member. And the youngest squads, the 22 squad wins 3-2 as Demko beats Spencer Martin. The 22 squad goes by 2 goals by Hoaglander and Bobo Black Sheep Horvat. 23 squad, Lazar with pair. There's your beam. Anyway, game 2s. The 75 squad ties their series up as Gary Suke Smith beats Corey Schneider. The 2012 squad had Ryan Kessler and Yannick Hansen score. 75 squad, Jocelyn Gold, Leland Rochefort, and Bordelot. What? How do you pronounce it? Pauline Bordelot. The 94 team wins 6-5, a narrow one, as Kirk McLean beats Troy Gamble. Yeah, it could have been McLean versus McLean, but it wasn't. 91 squad had goals by Jim Sandlack, Kitchener. I think he played for the Kitchener. Or no, wait. No, he's a Kitchener native, but he did not play for the Kitchener Rangers. Fuck. Igor Larionov scored. Jay Masur, Steve Bozak, and Petri Skrko. 94 Canucks, Yurgi Lume, Trevor Linden, Pavel Bure, Jimmy Carson. Yeah, he played for that 94 squad. Jeff Courtnall and Gino Ojek again. Ojek with the winner in both of them. Wow. Good time to be Gino Ojek. The 23 squad wins 4-2 as Colin Delia beats Demko. 23 squad, Elias Pettersson, Drake Joshua, Pettersson again, and then Beauvillier. The 22 squad had goals by Tanner Pearson from New Hamburg, not a Kitchener Ranger, and J.T. Miller. And in the meantime, the 84 Canucks are now up 2-0 overtime heroics. That was not supposed to happen. 2-0 as King Richard beats Hodge. 71 team, Ray Cullen, All Ireland quarterback, and Murray Corrigan for the 71 team. The 84 team, Gary Lupul, Tony Tanti, and Rick Pence, and then Lupul in overtime from Thomas Grandin. So that game 3, we'll talk about that game 3 later. The 94 Canucks win overtime. Whitmore beats Gamble. The 91 squad, Robert Cron, Greg Adams, Tom Curvers. Leafs fans will hate that name. And Stevie Bozek. The 94 squad, Sergio Momesso, Pablo Bure, Dana Marison, and Trevor Linden. And then Linden scored in overtime at 13:09 from Craven and Courtnall. Game 3 of the 75 Canucks win 7-2. Big win for them. Gary Suke Smith beats Luongo. 5 squad gave up goals to Danny Sedin and Aaron Rome, but that was all. 75 Canucks, Andre Boudreaux, Jerry Monahan, Jerry O'Flaherty, Chris Olafson, Body, Don Lever, and Bill Daly. Or was it Bob Daly? Bob Daly, right. 72. 71 Canucks with a shutout over the 84 team. Gardner beats Garrett. Talon, Dale Talon with 2 goals. Kernenbach and Taylor with the other ones. But Dale Talon, good guy. Number 2 pick in the 71 draft. 1970 draft behind Gilbert Perreault. The other game 3 sees the 22 Canucks win 4-2 as Demko beats Telia. 22 squad, Brock Besser, J.A.T. Miller, Pakolson, and Hoglander with the goals. 23 team Kuzmenko and Elias Pettersson. Only one chance for a sweep, the 94 Canucks. They do, 2-1. All 4 games by 1 goal. McLean beats Gamble. Craven and Bure for the 94 squad, 91 squad, Robbie Cron. But yeah, a sweep it is. The 22 Canucks are now 1 win away, 3-1, as Demko beat Demko. We won't talk about that. The 71 Canucks have tied the series 4-3 as George Gardner beats John Garrett. 71 Canucks goes by Rosie Paymont, Orland Kernenbach, Ray Cullinan, and Paymont again. 84 Canucks, Gary Lupo, Lars Moline, and Yeri Gillis. And game 4, the 2012 Canucks have tied their series 6-1. Schneider takes down Suke Smith. O'Flaherty for the 75 squad. I keep thinking Jerry O'Flaherty is a Kitchener Ranger for some odd reason. I'm going to have to take a look at that. Jerry O'Flaherty. I don't think he played for the Kitchener Rangers. He was selected. OHA. Well, how about that? He was an OHL player, and he did play for the Kitchener Rangers. So I will have to yell Kitchener and then Kitchener again. I know I would have to yell it a 3rd time, but the fact of the matter is that A, I didn't know about Flaherty being a Kitchener Ranger. It sounded familiar, but I was right. But also B is that I mistakenly said Jim Sandlak was a Kitchener Ranger. He was from Kitchener, but he's not a Kitchener Ranger. I think he played for London. Spit. Anyway, the 2012 squad, Zach Cassian, Max LaPerriere, David Booth, Mason Raymond again for 2 goals, and Alex Burrows. 22 Canucks, are they going to move on? No, the 23 scores 3-2 as Silvos beats Demko. The 23 squad, Kuzmenko, Drake Joshua, and Kuzmenko. 22 team, Paul Colson and Ken Burrows. That can't be right. Kenny Burrows? Thinking football. Meanwhile, the 71 Canucks are now up 3-2. Gardner beats Brodeur. 71 squad, Hall, Corrigan, Paymont, Boudreaux, Taylor, Holtholm, and Rosie Paymont. 84 squad, Gary Lupo, Tony Tanti, Rick Lance. The 2012 team wins 6-2 as Schneider beats Lockett. The 2012 team gave up goals to Chris Williamson and John Gold, but they scored with Andrew Ebbett, Sammy Salo again, Mason Raymond, Kevin Biaxa, and then Biaxa again. Alright, so the 22 Canucks, can they win this time? The answer is no. It's game 7. Demko beats Demko. Tanner Pearson scored a goal. Lovely. 71 Canucks, are they in? No, they lose 8-0. John Gary with a shutout over Dunk Wilson. 84 Canucks. And let's see. Oh, I think 8 different goal scorers. Yeah. Gary Lupo, Tiger Williams, Stan Smeal, Lars Moline, Bubla, Michel Petit, Tony Tanti, and Thomas Gradine. Yeah, 8 different goal scorers. Weird. And the 75 Canucks make it a game 7. Lockett beats Luago. 2012 squad, Edler and Danny Sedin scored, but Olofsson, Daly, and yes, Kitchener, Jerry O'Flaherty. I think he's the only Kitchener player on a Canuck team left. So we have 3 game 7s. The 23 Canucks are trying to come back from 3-1 down. Did they? They did not. They lose at home. Demko beats Dahlia. Lazar scored, but Horvat, Tanner Pearson, and Brock Besser for the 22 squad, and they avoid a choke job. Meanwhile, the 71 Canucks win in overtime. The inaugural Canucks team will move to the semifinals. Caprice losing to Charlie Hodge. The 84 squad had Tiger Williams, Yuri Gillis, and Michel Petit score. But the 71 squad, Dale Talon, Rosie Paymont, and Mark Corrigan. And in overtime, as Paymont has 9th from Hall and Risudo. In the meantime, the other Game 7 saw overtime heroics by the 75 squad as Gary Smith beats Luongo, shocking the 2012 Canucks, who won the President's Trophy that year and were supposed to get revenge. And they were up 3-0. Like, fuck. Kevin BX and Manny Malhotra and Alex Earls. It was 3-0 through 25 minutes, and they fucked it. Gold, Boudreau, Pauline Boudreau, and Body scored, and then Olofsson his 4th from Lever and Gold. So we have 71, 75, 94, 90, and 22 in. And it will be the oldest and the youngest teams left, 71 versus 22, and then 94 versus 75. All right, final 4. First game is the 75 Canucks beat the 94 Canucks. Gary Suitcase Smith beats Kirk McLean. The 94 squad, Murray Craven, Yuri Slager, Martin Geliana, and Johnny McIntyre scored. But the 75 squad, Don Lever, Abda Marco, Gold, Donnie Lever again, Bobby Lalonde, and then Pauline Boudreau. In the meantime, the 22 squad wins over the 1 squad. Demko beats Hodge. Only 7 goal with Dale Talon is 9th. Jason Dickinson and Elias Pettersson. Finally, Pettersson scores a goal. Meanwhile, Game 2, the 22 team wins again 2-1. Demko beats Hodge. Rosie Paymont is 10th, but then JT Miller and Pettersson again being the hero. Game 2 on the other side sees the 94 Canucks split the first 2. McLean beats Suitcase. 75 squad, Paul and Boudreau, Don Lever, Bob Daly, and Chris Olofsson. 94 squad, Don Jackson, Sergio Mamesso, Yuri Slager, and Paolo Burry. But in overtime, with overtime in the box, Murray Craven from Cliff Ronning. Anyway, Game 3 sees the 94 team again in overtime. Kay Whitmore beats Suitcase. 75 Canucks were up 3-0. Olofsson with 2 goals and Paul and Boudreau. But the Canucks came back. Pavel Bure with 2, Ronnie, and then Jimmy Carson, the malcontent, from Babbage and Greg Adams. In over 3:45. The 22 Canucks are now 1 win away. They win again 2-1. Demko beats Hodge. Ekman Larson and Quinn Hughes are your heroes, in a sense. And Johnson for the 71 team. So it's been all the 22 Canucks. Game 4. Sweep it is. They win in overtime. Halak in that against Hodge. So the 22 team, they were down 3-1. Goals by Kurtenbach, Corrigan, and Wayne Mackey. You know, the guy with the stick swing incident in the brain cancer. And then Ray Collins scored. The 22 Canucks, Elias Pettersson, JT Miller, Quinn Hughes, Garland, and then on the power play with Wilkins in the box, Dickinson from Garland. And the 2022 Canucks are in the Final 4. In the Vancouver final. Who do they face? It could be the 94 squad. They win again in overtime. Kirk McLean beats Suitcase. 75 team, Jerry Monahan, Body, Abdamarco, Andre Boudreau, O'Flaherty, Kitcher is 5th. The 94 squad, Barry Craven, Gino Ojic, Sergio Messo, Martin Geliana, and Jeff Cornell. And in overtime at 121, Lyndon from Bure. And 94 team doesn't win Game 5. They lose 4-3 as Smith beat McLean. 75 Lever, Andre Boudreau, and Gold with 2. Bure with 2 goals for the 94 squad, and Cliff Ronning. The other one. And the 94 squad wins 6-2 on road. McLean beats Lockett. The 75 Canucks were up 2-1. Seda Bauer and Don Lever. I don't think Seda Bauer was a Kitchener Ranger. His name sounds familiar. But anyway, Tim Hunter, Jeff Corno, Pavel Bure, Cliff Ronning, Yurki Lumet, and Murray Craven all scored for 94 Canucks. 6 different goal scorers, including Tim Hunter. So it's the 94 squad and the 22 squad. Let's take a look at the 94 team. Kirk McLean 5-2, Kate Whitmore 3-0, 275 goals against average. In real life, Vancouver wanted to protect Kate Whitmore and threw John Van Beesbroek to the expansion franchise. It didn't go over so well. But anyway, yeah, a sweep over the 91 squad and a 6-game series over the 75 squad for the 94 team. Murray Craven's tied with Murray for points with 14. That's pretty impressive. Meanwhile, the 2022 squad, Thatcher Demko 7-3, 191 goals against. They had to go through game 7 against the 23 squad, and then they swept the 71 squad. JT Miller with 8 points. Tanner Pearson, the man from New Hamburg, close to where I live, doing it. So the 22 Canucks trying to make the 22 Canucks the 7th franchise to have the 2022 team. The 94 squad trying to make it the 3rd, with 94 New Jersey and Anaheim are the other ones. It will be Dallas, right? Yeah, Dallas. So Dallas has been announced as the next team. So Vancouver then will go with the North Stars / the Stars tournament of champion. Anyway, 22 versus 94. Game 1 sees the 22 squad win in overtime. Demko beats McLean. 94 squad, Tim Hunter, Yerky Lume, and Martin Jelena. Dickinson scored, and then Highmore with 2 goals. Overtime heroics by Alex Chason with Craven in the box from Bo Horvat. Game 2 sees the 94 squad win 4-2 as McLean beats Halak. 22 team Horvat and Tyler Mott. Vancouver goes by Pavel Bure, Jeff Courtnall, Gino Ojek, and Trevor Linden. Man, Gino Ojek has as many as Jeff Courtnall. That's amazing. 4 goals. He's a tough guy. The 94 Canucks win Game 3. McLean beats Stamkos 4-1. Tyler Pearson, the man from New Hamburg, 22 squad. Bure with a natural hat trick, and Murray Craven put up his 6. So Bure is hot. And they win again 4-1 as Demko loses to Kay Whitmore. Brock Besler for Vancouver 22 squad by 94. Ronnie Bure Ojek with his 5th, and Slager his 3rd. Gino Ojek, what is he drinking? The 94 team looks like they're gonna win. Yeah, 5-2. Whitmore beats Halak. Man, Kay Whitmore has got to be such a big legend. And another 94 squad is in. The 22 squad goes by Tyler Mott and Jason Dickinson, but they're out. Murray Craven, Yurka Lube, Greg Adams, Trevor Linden, and Pavel Bure are your heroes. Bure with 15 goals in that playoff run for the 94 Canucks. They were close to losing a few times, but they did it. They're in. So that's all for Vancouver. I'll get to Dallas, make sure that we can do that. So there will be 10 teams because you got Minnesota that turned into Dallas. So there will be some Minnesota teams that we're going to keep our eyeballs on. I think a lot more Minnesota teams than Dallas teams. I think. Well, 5 Minnesota teams, 5 Dallas teams. So a perfect split down the turnpike, if you will. Ah, shoot. What one did I? 71. With me, you don't wanna mess with me. You don't wanna mess with me. No, you don't. Alright, so there's your 10 teams. Create the playoff. There will be a preliminary round. So, of the 5 Minnesota teams, 3 of them are in the quarterfinals already. And of the 5 Dallas teams, so 3 Minnesota and 3 Dallas teams are in the quarterfinals. And guess what? It's Dallas on Dallas and Minnesota on Minnesota. So it's the 06 Dallas against 12 Dallas and 75 Minnesota versus 68 Minnesota. So there'll be 4 Minnesota teams and 4 Dallas teams. That's just how it's set up. So 06 wins 3-2 on Turco beating Lehtinen. The 06 team, Nick Hagman, Philippe Boucher, and Jason Arnott. Louis Eriksson and Steve Ott for the 2012 squad. On the other side, we have the 75 squad beat 68 5-4, the expansion Minnesota team. Cesar Manego beat himself. Murray Oliver scored goals for the 75 squad. 68 wins 4-2. Manego beats himself. Meanwhile, this 06 team wins 2-1 as Hedberg beats Bachman. The 06 squad, Subov with a pair of goals. Subov. Steve Ott scored for the 2012 Stars. 06 Dallas loses game 3, not good. Turco loses Lentinen, shutout. Jamie Benn, Stefan Robida, Rusker Boot, and June Dowell with the goals for the squad. The other game 3 sees the 68 squad win 3-2 as Menego beats himself. There's got to be more goalie. There's got to be a backup goalie for those squads. The 68 squad will win 6-4 as Menego beats himself again. The 06 Cowboys. I knew I was going to say that. Win in overtime, Turco beats Lehtinen for the 06 squad. Mike Rivera for the 2012 squad. But at 15:04, Lehtinen of overtime from Guerin and Kapanen. 06 Dallas, do they win the series? 4-2 as Bachman beats Hedberg. 06 had goals by Bill Guerin and Stu Barnes. Eric Nystrom, Mike Ribeiro, Michael Ryder, and Ferdinand Fiedler for the 2012 squad. The 68 squad beats the 75 squad. There's a backup. Pete Lopresti losing to Cesar Menego. The 68 squad, Willie Connolly, Mike McMahon, Ray Cullen, and Connolly again. Bill Goldsworthy for the 75 North Stars from Waterloo, Ontario. The 2012 Stars win 2-1. Could they pull off a 3-1 comeback? Lehtinen beats Turco. The 06 squad had Guerin, Tommy Wendell, and Louis Eriksson for the 12 squad. Game 7 sees the 06 team win 3-1 as Turco beats Raycroft and avoids the choke job. Arnett, Morrill, and Suboff for the 06 squad. 12 squad, Ott. Alright, so 4-on-4, and we will have fittingly one all-Dallas matchup, one all-Minnesota matchup, and then Dallas versus Minnesota in the other two. Funny thing is, the 22 and 23 squads that face each other in the quarterfinals. That's just the way it was randomized. 23 squad wins 4-1. Ottinger beats Wedgwood. 22 squad had J.B. Ben score. Mason Marchment, 2 goals for the 23 squad with Ben and Hintz. Meanwhile, the Oaks Stars beat the 71 North Stars 3-0. Turco beats Menego. Lehtinen, Jokin, and Brandon Morrow with goals. The 84 Stars beat the 68 North Stars 3-2 overtime. Milosh beats Bauman. Dennis Baruch and Dino Cesarelli for the 84 squad. Ray Cullen, 2 goals for the 68 squad. In regulation, Tom McCarthy in overtime at 2:25 from Maxwell, and Kitchener's Brian Bellows. The other matchup, the 94 Stars beat the 91 Stars 3-2 as Moog beats Hayward. 91 team had Dolan and Prop scoring. 94, Gagne with 2 goals and Trent Klatt with the winner. Game 2 sees the 06 Stars win 2-1. Turco beats Gump Worsley. Dallas goals by Lehtinen and Modano with Harvey for the 71 squad. The 68 Stars win 4-2. Menego beats Beaupre. Menego. 68 team Goldsworthy with a pair of goals. McDonald and Mike McMahon. The 84 squad, Maxwell and Paul Holmgren. Yeah, the future head coach. Meanwhile, the 91 North Stars win. In overtime, John Casey beats Andy Moog. The Dallas, Ledyard, Modano, and Ledyard again. Great, Ledyard's a different one. 91 squad, Brian Prop, Neil Broaden, and Brian Bellows. Kitchener. And then guess who scored in overtime at 6:43 from Dolan and Duchesne? That's right. Kitchener. Brian Bellows, baby. The 23 Stars win 5-2. Ottinger beats Wedgwood. 23 squad, Sagan, Daliandra, Jade Robertson, Jürgen Hakanpää, and Mikko Heiskanen. 22 squad, Michael Raffel and Robertson. Pair of 2-0s. The 06 Stars are now up 3-0 on the 71 team as Turco beats Gilles Jabert. The 06 squad gave up a goal to Bill Goldsworthy, but scored with Clem, Guerin, Morrow, Boucher, Barnes, and Ott. 6 goal scorers. The 23 squad is now 1 win away. Ottinger beats Westwood. 23 squad had goals by Sagan, Lindell, Wyatt Johnston, and Ruby Hintz. The 22 squad, Hintz and Thomas Harley. Meanwhile, the other series, 68 beats 84 4-1 as Ballman beats Milosh. Brian Bellows, Kitchener, scored for the 84 team. He was in the 91 squad too, but 68. Dave Ballin, Bobby Charbois, Dave Ballin, and that guy. 71 Rangers, huge. And Bill Collins. And no, Bill Masterton did not finish the season with that team, so that's why he's not on the roster. Stupid. 94 Dallas with the win, 4-3. Wakalak beats Hayward. Minnesota goes by Dave Gagne, and Kitchener, Brian Bellows. 94 Dallas, Russ Cardinal, Dave Gagne, Paul Broaden, and Shane Sherla. Shane Sherla, the winner? Okay. 23 Dallas, do they sweep? Yes, they do, for 2. As Oninger beats Wedgwood. The 23 squad gave up goals to Pavelski and Ryan Suter, but they scored with Kurvanta as a layout, Jamie Benn, and Pavelski. 06 Dallas, do they make it to the semifinals in the sweep? Yes, they do. 62, Turco beats Worsley. Minnesota goes by Jude Drouin and JP Parise, but Dallas goes by Nick Hakeman, Anthony Manton, Jussi Jokinen, Philippe Boucher again, and Sergei Slav. 84 Minnesota wins, so it's now 2-2 in that series. Malush beats Bowman. 68 Minnesota, Mike McMahon, Bill Goldsworthy, Wayne Connolly, and Davey Ballin. They're up 4-1 and they choked it. The 84 squad, Tom McCarthy, Keith Acton, Brad Maxwell, and Gordy Roberts. And in overtime at 42 seconds, Maxwell from Marouk and Broden. 94 Dallas will win game 4. Wakaluk beats Casey. The 91 squad, Dolan, Modano, Craig, and Kitcheners. Ryan Bellows. 94 Dallas, Mark Tenorti, Paul Broaden, Neil Broaden, and Dave Gagne. Overtime heroics by Gagne from Mike McPhee at 2:53. 94 Dallas, do they win in 5? No. They lose 6-2 as Casey beats Wakaluk. Dallas goes by Mike McPhee and Dean Ebbison. Minnesota goes by Gaetan Duchesne, Neil Broaden, Brian Propp, Dave Gagne, and Inca Silasalo. 68-84, the tiebreaker, and it goes to the 68 squad. Overtime, Manico beats Malush. 84 team was up 4-1. Brian Bellows, Kitchener, Tom McCarthy, Mandich, and Keith Acton, but the 68 squad pounced back. Ray Collin, Mike McMahon. Ray Collin his 10th and McMahon his 6th. But it was JP Parise from Wayne Connolly for the 68 North Stars. Does the 68 Minnesota team win? Well, 68 Minnesota, are they in the semifinals? Yes, they are. 3-1. Manico beats Beaupre. 84 squad had Kitchener's Brian Bellows scoring the only goal. But Ray Collin has 11th, Dave Bowlin has 6th, and Andre Boudria has 3rd. So it looks like the Minnesota Northers will only have one team in the Final Four. And they do. The 94 Stars win 4-3 as Moog beats Hayward. 91 squad, Dave Gagne, Neil Broaden, and Brian Glynn. 94 squad, Mike McPhee, Dave Gagne, Mike Modano, and Neil Broaden. And my Kitchener hopes and dreams are shattered because 2 Brian Bill's teams fell at the same hurdle. It's 06 versus 23 and 94 versus 68. So the 2 oldest left will take on each other, and the 2 youngest will take on each other. The 23 Cowboys Stars win 6-2. Ottinger beats Turco. 23 squad, Dennis Guriev, Jason Robinson, Ty Daliandria, Mikko Heiskanen, Wyatt Johnson, and Ryan Sutter scoring. The 06 squad, Jason Arnott and Brandon Morrow. 94 Dallas wins 4-1 as Moog beats Manico. Mike McMahon, they only go for the 68 squad, but Mike Craig, Dean Emerson, Mike Bodell, and Mike McPhee for the 94 Boys. I knew I was going to say that. 94 Stars win again 4-1 as Moog beats Manico. Only go for Minnesota this time was Andre Boudria, Everson Gilchrist scoring this time. Gagne and McPhee for 94 Dallas. Game 2, the 06 Stars win 6-3 as Hedberg beats Ottinger. 23 squad, Joe Pavelski, Wyatt Johnson, and Jason Robertson. The other side, Brandon Morrow with a natural hat trick for the 06 squad. Lehtinen, Guerin, and Lehtinen scoring. 06 Dallas wins 4-3 as Turco beats Ottinger. 23 squad, Mason Marchman, Jason Robertson, and Wyatt Johnson. 06 Dallas, Stefan Rubida, Nico Kapanen, Bill Guerin, and Jason Arnott, the Heroes. Minnesota wins 5-1 to cut the deficit down as Manico beats Moog. 94 Dallas, Tenorti his second. 68 Minnesota, Mike McMahon, Bill Masterton. Oh, he did? Oh, he does play for that team. Okay. Guess they put him in. Bill Goldsworthy, Ray Cullen, his and Dave Bowlen. The more you know. The 68 Stars win again. Bowman beats Wakaluk. Andre Boudria and JP Parise, the Heroes from Minnesota. Dallas, Trent Klatt. The 06 Stars are now up 3-1. Hedberg beats Oettinger. I'm actually shocked. Yaro Svoboda, Jane Arnott, and Nico Kapanen for the 06 Blood. Radek Baxa. Oh, yay. Kitchener. With it, but they're down 3-1. But they're still in 2-1 as Wedgwood beats Turco. Goals by Sagan and Ben Morrow for the 06 squad. A Game 5 splitter. Dallas wins over Minnesota. Wakaluk beats Manico. Minnesota goes by JP Parise and Andre Boudria. Dallas goes by McPhee and Mike Craig. With Mike, the other Mike. 3 Mikes on the same team. And the third Mike scores at 17:55 overtime for Ledyard and Ludwig. The 06 Stars are now in the final. They win 2-1. Turco beats Wedgwood. Goals by Jason Arnott with 2 goals. Pavelski for the 23 squad. So the 06 squad surprisingly are in. And we'll wait. Minnesota with 4-2 on home ice. Bauman beats Moog. Dallas goals by Gilchrist and McPhee. Goldsworthy, Connolly, Colin is 13th nice, and McDonald. Who will we see a Minnesota North Stars team or a Dallas team? Is it all Dallas, or will the North Stars try to make it north? And it will be overtime heroics for Dallas. So the 94 squad wins. Moog beats Manico. Minnesota was up 2-0. Connolly and Paul McDonald, but Darian Hatcher and Dave Gagne tied it in overtime. Gilchrist at 98 minutes. Oh, wow. They went to triple overtime? No, they went to double overtime. Late in double overtime. Gilchrist from Woodwig. Man, goodness. That almost went 100 minutes. So it's 06 versus 94. 06 Dallas. Marty Turco 9-4. Hedberg 3-1. Nice. Turco's 9-4, but yeah, has goals against under 2. They actually had to go through a Game 7 against the 2012 squad. They swept the 71 Stars, and then they took out the 23 squad in 6. Arnott, Morrow, and Subov are your point getters. And the 94 team. Eddie Bogue 5-3. Darcy Gulak 3-2. 6-game series against the 91 squad. 7 games against the 68 squad. Gagne with 13 points. So 94 versus 06. So Ottawa. So we're going to go back to the east and go with Ottawa. The next team will be Ottawa. So Ottawa will lift number 12. Now Ottawa will lift. 06 versus 94. The 94 team trying to become the 4th team from the 94 season to win. 06 has 3. So someone's going to have a 4 next to their name. For the 4th time an 06 team or a 94 team gets to compete. Game 1 sees the 06 team win 4-3 as Turco beats Moog. 94 team had goals by Gilchrist, McPhee, and Modano. The 06 squad, Meaton with 2, Arnott and Morrow with the other goals. Game 2 sees the 06 team win again 3-1. Turco beats Moog. Nico Kapanen, Larry Lefton, and Stu Barnes for the 06 squad. 94, Trent Klatt scored. Game 3 sees the 06 Stars. Well, I think we can kind of figure the 06 team will get into the thing. 2-0 Moose Hedberg with the shutout. Boucher and Svoboda the goals. I bet Svoboda played for Carolina. And a sweep. The 06 Stars with the sweep. 5-3. Hedberg beats Wakaluk. 06 squad. Yuri Leptinen, Mike Modano, Brandon Morrow, and Mike Modano again. 94 squad. Tenorti. Oh, Leptinen, sorry. Tenorti, Modano, and Gagne. So the 06 Stars. Did they sweep? Yeah, they had 2 sweeps. So the '06 Dallas Stars are going to be the team representing the Stars franchise. So yeah, it looks pretty neat, don't you think? Anyhow, I'm Jeff Diamond.